Imagine owning a home in the United Kingdom for less than the price of a used car. While millions struggle with skyrocketing property costs across Britain, there exist hidden pockets where homes are selling for prices that seem frozen in time. Today, we're uncovering 20 secret UK towns where property prices are so shockingly low, they're almost giving them away. In a nation where the average house price sits at £268,000, these forgotten corners of Britain tell a different story. From former mining communities to post-industrial towns reinventing themselves, these locations offer something extraordinary: the genuine possibility of home ownership for those who've been priced out everywhere else. But here's what makes this fascinating. These aren't abandoned ghost towns or derelict wastelands. They're real communities with shops, schools, transport links, and people who've called them home for generations. Some are experiencing regeneration, others sit near stunning countryside, and many offer commuter access to major cities. The catch? Well, there's always a catch. But for savvy buyers, investors, or anyone desperate to escape the rental trap, these towns represent Britain's last frontier of affordable housing. Town 1. Shildon, County Durham. Let's start our journey in Shildon, County Durham, where the DL4 postcode has become synonymous with Britain's cheapest property market. This railway town, once the beating heart of the Industrial Revolution, now offers terraced houses starting from an astonishing £10,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. £10,000 for an actual house with walls, a roof, and a front door. The average property here hovers around £78,000, but dig deeper and you'll find two-bedroom terraces regularly selling for £40,000 to £60,000. The town isn't just cheap, it's experiencing a quiet renaissance. Shildon's famous railway heritage draws tourists to the Locomotion Museum, while its location provides easy access to Durham, Darlington, and even Newcastle, all within a 30-minute drive. What's driving these rock-bottom prices? The collapse of traditional industries left many properties empty, creating an oversupply that's kept prices suppressed for decades. But here's the opportunity. Property values have increased by nearly 10% over the past 5 years, suggesting the market might finally be turning. Young families and first-time buyers are discovering they can own a 3-bedroom house here for less than a deposit would cost in London. Town 2, Peterlee, County Durham. Just 20 miles east, we find Peterlee, affectionately nicknamed Mexico City by locals due to its modernist architecture. The SR8 postcode represents another goldmine of affordable housing, with average prices sitting at £66,000. But Peterlee's story is uniquely compelling. Built as a new town in the 1940s to house mining families, Peterlee was designed with space, light, and community in mind. Today, those original principles translate into properties with surprisingly generous proportions. 3-bedroom houses with gardens regularly sell for under £70,000, while adventurous buyers can find properties needing renovation for as little as £20,000. The town sits just 3 miles from the Durham coastline, offering easy access to beautiful beaches and coastal walks. Castle Eden Dean National Nature Reserve, an ancient woodland perfect for weekend adventures, lies right on the doorstep. For commuters, Peterlee provides reasonable access to Sunderland and Newcastle, making it viable for those working in the larger cities but seeking affordable living. Recent regeneration efforts have modernised the town centre with new retail developments and improved public spaces. The rental market here is particularly strong, with yields often exceeding 8%, attracting buy-to-let investors from across the country. Properties on streets like Yoden Road and Eden Lane offer solid bones and decent-sized plots, representing genuine value in today's market. Town 3, Middlesbrough, Cleveland. Moving to Middlesbrough's TS1 and TS3 postcodes, we discover an urban environment where £69,000 can still buy you a home. This isn't some remote village, it's a proper town with a university, football club, and emerging digital sector. Middlesbrough suffered heavily from deindustrialisation, but it's fighting back with ambitious regeneration projects. The town centre is undergoing massive transformation, with new developments including hotels, student accommodation, and business spaces. For property hunters, this means catching a market potentially on the cusp of growth. Victorian terraces dominate the housing stock, particularly around the university area. These solid, characterful properties often feature original details like ceiling roses and fireplaces. Streets like Crescent Road and Victoria Road offer 2- and 3-bedroom houses perfect for young professionals or student lets. The proximity to Teesside University makes these properties particularly attractive for buy-to-let investment, with strong rental demand from the 20,000-plus student population. What's particularly interesting about Middlesbrough is its transport connectivity. Direct trains reach London in under 3 hours, while Newcastle is just an hour away. The town also benefits from surprisingly good cultural amenities, including the Middlesbrough Institute of Modern Art and numerous music venues. Town 4. Bradford, West Yorkshire. Our next stop in this opening chapter takes us to Bradford's BD1 postcode, where the average property price of £97,000 masks some incredible bargains. This major city, yes, Bradford holds city status, offers urban living at a fraction of the cost of neighbouring Leeds, just 20 minutes away by train. Bradford's Victorian heritage is everywhere, with stunning period properties that would cost millions in London selling here for under £100,000. These aren't run-down shells either. We're talking about solid stone-built terraces with original features like ornate ceiling roses, working fireplaces, and those gorgeous bay windows that flood rooms with light. Streets like Stone Street and Cadogan Street are lined with these architectural gems, many selling for between £50,000 and £80,000. The city centre apartments tell another story entirely. Converted textile mills offer Manhattan-style loft living, with exposed brick walls, massive windows, and industrial features that interior designers dream about. One-bedroom apartments in buildings like Conditioning House or City Exchange start from as little as £55,000. These same specifications in Manchester or Birmingham would cost 3 times as much. For those worried about neighbourhood quality, Bradford offers surprising variety. From the leafy streets of Moorhead to the trendy apartments of Manningham, there's something for every taste and budget. The key is looking beyond outdated stereotypes to see what Bradford has become. A major city with world-class cultural offerings, excellent transport links, and property prices that haven't been seen in most of Britain since the 1990s. Town 5. Sunderland, Tyne and Wear. Welcome back to our journey through Britain's most affordable property markets. We're heading northeast to Sunderland, where the SR1 postcode has become legendary among bargain hunters. With average prices at £56,100, this coastal city offers something most thought impossible: seafront living on a shoestring budget. Sunderland isn't just cheap, it's strategically positioned for growth. The city sits on 14 miles of coastline, including the award-winning beaches of Roker and Seaburn. Imagine waking up to sea views from a 2-bedroom flat that cost less than £40,000. Properties along the seafront, particularly in renovated Victorian buildings, offer remarkable value compared to any other UK coastal location. The city's transformation is already underway. The riverside area has seen hundreds of millions in investment, with new office buildings, the impressive Northern Spire Bridge, and cultural venues like the Fire Station Arts Centre. The University of Sunderland brings 20,000 students, creating consistent rental demand. A typical 2-bedroom terraced house near the university, costing around £60,000, can generate £500 monthly rent. That's a 10% yield. What's particularly exciting is the metro connection to Newcastle, just 25 minutes away. This makes Sunderland viable for Newcastle workers seeking affordable housing. The city centre is experiencing regeneration too, with the Riverside Sunderland project bringing 5,000 new homes and offices for 10,000 workers over the next decade. Early investors could see significant capital appreciation as these projects complete. Town 6. Hull, East Yorkshire. Kingston upon Hull, to give it its full name, represents extraordinary value at £120,000 average, but certain postcodes like HU1 and HU3 offer properties from as little as £30,000. This isn't some backwater. Hull was UK City of Culture in 2017 and has the infrastructure of a major city. Hull's Old Town is experiencing a renaissance. Former industrial buildings are becoming trendy apartments, while the fruit market area has transformed into a cultural quarter with galleries, studios, and independent cafes. The Marina area offers waterside living at prices that would make Londoners weep. Two-bedroom apartments with balconies overlooking the water for under £100,000. The city's position is strategic. It's the UK's gateway to Europe with direct ferries to Rotterdam and Zeebrugge. Major investments like the Siemens wind turbine factory have brought thousands of jobs. The Humber Energy Estuary Initiative positions Hull at the centre of the UK's renewable energy sector, suggesting long-term economic growth. For families, Hull offers outstanding value. Three-bedroom Victorian terraces in areas like avenues, with tree-lined streets and original features, sell for around £150,000. The same property in York, just 40 miles away, would cost double. Schools are improving. Cultural amenities are excellent, including the acclaimed Ferrans Art Gallery, and the city has genuine character, often lacking in new-build estates. Town 7. Burnley, Lancashire. Burnley holds the crown as one of England's most affordable towns, with average prices at £125,000 and some properties available from £30,000. The BB11 postcode particularly offers incredible value. This East Lancashire town combines Victorian heritage with stunning countryside access. What makes Burnley special is its location. Surrounded by the breathtaking Pennine countryside, including Pendle Hill and the Yorkshire Dales nearby, it offers a quality of life impossible at these prices elsewhere. The town itself has solid bones, Victorian mills, a surprising number of parks, and a proper town centre with markets and independent shops. Transport links are better than you'd expect. Manchester is just 30 minutes by train, making Burnley viable for Manchester workers. The M65 provides quick motorway access. The town even has a Premier League history with Burnley FC, adding cultural cachet missing from many affordable areas. Recent regeneration includes the Weavers' Triangle, a heritage site celebrating Burnley's textile history while creating new spaces for businesses and homes. The Pioneer Place development brought new retail and leisure facilities. For investors, student accommodation near the University of Central Lancashire campus offers strong yields, while family homes in areas like Rose Grove provide solid rental returns. Town 8. Blackpool, Lancashire. The seaside resort of Blackpool, famous for its tower and illuminations, offers average prices of £124,000. But look beyond the tourist areas and you'll find family homes for under £70,000, particularly in postcodes like FY1 and FY4. Blackpool is reinventing itself beyond traditional tourism. The new conference centre, improvements to the tramway, and investment in digital infrastructure are attracting new businesses. The airport provides connections to 25 destinations. For remote workers, owning a 3-bedroom house 5 minutes from the beach for £80,000 while keeping a city salary is increasingly attractive. The rental market is particularly interesting. Holiday lets can generate impressive returns during summer months, while the town's large service sector creates year-round rental demand. Properties near the new Talbot Gateway development, where the council has invested £300 million, show strong growth potential. Town 9. Port Glasgow, Scotland. Crossing the border into Scotland, Port Glasgow's PA15 postcode offers the UK's absolute cheapest properties, with averages at £55,700. Some properties have sold for under £20,000. This Inverclyde town, just 20 miles west of Glasgow, represents remarkable value. The town benefits from stunning views across the Clyde to the Highlands and excellent transport links to Glasgow city centre. ScotRail services reach Glasgow in under 30 minutes. The nearby town of Greenock offers additional amenities, including a college, hospital, and shopping centres. Scotland's different property laws, particularly the home report system, actually benefit buyers by providing transparency about property condition up front. The Scottish Government's commitment to improving Inverclyde through City Deal funding suggests infrastructure improvements ahead. Town 10. Stoke-on-Trent, Staffordshire. Our 10th destination brings us to Stoke-on-Trent, where average prices remain highly affordable despite the city's central England location. The famous Potteries offers Victorian terraces from £40,000 and modern apartments from £60,000. Stoke's 6 towns, Hanley, Burslem, Tunstall, Longton, Fenton and Stoke, each have distinct characters. The city sits perfectly between Manchester and Birmingham, both 45 minutes away. The arrival of businesses like Bet365's headquarters brings high-paying jobs, while property prices remain low. The regeneration of the city centre, particularly around Hanley, includes new shopping facilities, entertainment venues, and the impressive Smithfield development. For those seeking culture, Stoke has the Potteries Museum, New Vic Theatre, and of course, the World of Wedgwood, celebrating its ceramic heritage. Town 11. Accrington, Lancashire. Continuing our exploration of Britain's hidden property gems, we arrive in Accrington, where the BB5 postcode delivers homes at prices that haven't been seen nationally since the 1980s. Average prices hover around £130,000. But the real treasures are terraced houses selling for £40,000 to £60,000 in areas like Church and Clayton-le-Moors. Accrington has something special. It's been voted one of the friendliest places to live in the UK in recent years. The strong community spirit here isn't just marketing speak. It's visible in the thriving local markets, community centres, and the way neighbours actually know each other. The town centre buzzes with independent businesses, from traditional Lancashire bakeries to emerging creative spaces in former mill buildings. Location-wise, Accrington punches above its weight. Manchester is just 25 miles away, accessible by direct train in 45 minutes. The M66 motorway is 5 minutes from the town centre. This connectivity hasn't translated into property prices yet, creating an opportunity gap that won't last forever. The stunning Pennine countryside surrounds the town, with the Forest of Bowland area of outstanding natural beauty just 15 minutes away. For investors, the numbers are compelling. A 2-bedroom terraced house bought for £50,000 can rent for £450 monthly. That's an 11% gross yield. The local rental market remains strong, driven by young families and workers who commute to Manchester, Burnley or Blackburn. Town 12. Hartlepool, County Durham. On the North Sea coast, Hartlepool offers maritime heritage and seafront, living at extraordinary prices. The TS24 and TS25 postcodes show average prices around £95,000, with some streets offering Victorian terraces from £35,000. Hartlepool's marina development has transformed the former docklands into a modern waterside community, with restaurants, a museum, and new apartments. Yet prices remain surprisingly low. A 2-bedroom marina apartment costs less than £100,000. The same specification in Portsmouth or Southampton would be 3 times the price. The town benefits from major regeneration funding, including the Towns Fund bringing £25 million for improvements. The nearby Teesworks development, one of the UK's largest industrial sites, promises thousands of jobs in green energy and manufacturing. Early property investors could benefit significantly as these employment opportunities materialise. What's particularly interesting about Hartlepool is its beaches. Seaton Carew offers miles of sandy coastline, yet beachfront properties remain affordable. A 3-bedroom house walking distance from the beach costs around £120,000. Try finding that anywhere else on the English coast. Town 13. Grimsby, Lincolnshire. Grimsby might not top anyone's dream destination list, but this Lincolnshire port town offers remarkable value at average prices of £115,000. The DN31 and DN32 postcodes particularly stand out, with terraced houses from £40,000. The town is experiencing a renewable energy boom. It's become the UK's hub for offshore wind operations and maintenance, with major companies like Ørsted and Equinor establishing bases here. The Grimsby town deal brings £67 million in government funding for regeneration. These aren't distant promises. Projects are already underway. Grimsby's Victorian quarter, centred around Abbey Walk, offers characterful properties with original features at prices that seem almost mistaken. 3-bedroom Victorian villas with gardens and period details sell for under £150,000. The nearby resort of Cleethorpes, essentially Grimsby's seaside suburb, provides beach access and tourist amenities while maintaining affordability. For families, Grimsby delivers solid schools, including several rated outstanding by Ofsted, decent shopping at Freshney Place, and surprisingly good transport links. London is just 2.5 hours by direct train, while Lincoln, Hull, and Sheffield are all within an hour's reach. Town 14. Millom, Cumbria. Hidden in the southwestern corner of the Lake District, Millom represents one of England's best-kept secrets. The LA18 postcode shows dramatic price variations, but properties regularly appear for under £80,000. This isn't some remote outpost. It's a gateway to the Lake District National Park with beaches, mountains, and extraordinary natural beauty on the doorstep. Millom's isolation has preserved its affordability, but this is changing. The town sits on the Cumbrian coast with views across to the Isle of Man. Blackcomb Mountain dominates the skyline, while the Duddon Estuary provides important wildlife habitats. For outdoor enthusiasts, this location at these prices is unbeatable. The town has solid amenities including schools, medical facilities, shops, and even a small hospital. The renovation of Millom's iron ore heritage sites into tourist attractions is bringing new visitors. Properties here range from Victorian terraces in the town centre to rural cottages on the outskirts, many with land included at prices that would barely buy a parking space in London. What makes Millom particularly interesting for remote workers is its stunning location combined with improving digital infrastructure. Imagine working from home with views of the Lake District peaks, beaches 5 minutes away, and a mortgage payment under £300 monthly. Town 15. Blyth, Northumberland. Blyth combines coastal location with urban amenities at average prices of £125,000. Certain areas like Cowpen and Newsham offer terraced houses from £50,000. This Northumberland town is experiencing significant transformation that hasn't yet reflected in property prices. The town's renewable energy sector is booming. The port of Blyth has become a major offshore energy hub, with the nearby Northumberland Energy Park bringing advanced manufacturing jobs. The Northumberland railway line reopening will connect Blyth directly to Newcastle, transforming it into a viable commuter town for the city. Blyth's beaches are genuinely beautiful. The South Beach has blue flag status, yet beachside properties remain affordable. The town centre is undergoing regeneration with new cultural facilities, including the renovated Crossing Shopping Centre and plans for a new town square. For investors, Blyth offers interesting dynamics. Current low prices, major employment growth, and upcoming transport improvements suggest strong capital growth potential. A 3-bedroom semi-detached house costing £100,000 can rent for £600 monthly, while the upcoming railway connection could drive both prices and rents higher. Town 16, Ferndale, Rhondda, Cynon Taff. Our Welsh entry comes from the Rhondda Valleys, where Ferndale offers average prices around £84,318. This former mining town, surrounded by dramatic hillsides, provides uniquely Welsh character at remarkably low prices. The CF43 postcode has seen properties sell for as little as £25,000. Yes, that's less than many people spend on a car. What makes Ferndale special isn't just the architecture, it's the community resilience. When the mines closed in the 1980s, many valleys towns simply faded away. But Ferndale fought back. The high street remains active with local businesses, including traditional Welsh bakeries, butchers who know customers by name, and cafes where Welsh is still the primary language of conversation. The Ferndale RFC Rugby Club forms the social heart of the town, while the Ferndale Male Voice Choir founded in 1967, keeps cultural traditions alive. Properties here range from two-bedroom terraces perfect for first-time buyers at £40,000 to larger family homes with gardens and stunning valley views for under £100,000. Some properties come with surprising bonuses: original Victorian fireplaces, slate floors, even small plots of land that formerly housed pigeon lofts or vegetable gardens. The renovation potential is enormous, with many properties needing just modernisation rather than structural work. Town 17, Stanley, County Durham. Back in County Durham, Stanley represents another forgotten gem where £90,700 is the average asking price. This former mining town, positioned strategically between Newcastle and Durham, offers more than just cheap houses. It provides genuine potential for capital growth. Stanley's location is its ace card. Newcastle is 20 minutes by car, Durham just 15. The town sits near the A1 corridor, providing easy access to the entire northeast. Yet property prices haven't reflected this connectivity. Three-bedroom semi-detached houses with gardens and driveways sell for under £100,000. The same property in nearby Chesterler Street costs 50% more. The town centre has seen recent investment, with new retail developments and improved public spaces. The surrounding countryside includes Beamish Museum, one of the northeast's major tourist attractions. Stanley's schools perform well, with several rated good or outstanding, making it attractive for families priced out of Durham or Newcastle. What's particularly interesting is the rental market. Properties here achieve strong yields due to demand from workers at the nearby Team Valley Trading Estate, one of Europe's largest industrial estates. A house bought for £85,000 can rent for £600 monthly, an 8.5% yield. Town 18, Liverpool's L2 and L4 postcodes. Yes, Liverpool, the actual city of Beatles fame and football glory. While Liverpool's waterfront apartments command premium prices, certain postcodes remain surprisingly affordable. The L2 city centre postcode has apartments from £60,000, while L4 in Walton offers terraced houses from £70,000. Liverpool's transformation is well documented. European capital of culture, UNESCO World Heritage waterfront, booming visitor economy. Yet pockets of affordability persist, particularly in areas awaiting regeneration. The L4 postcode, just 3 miles from the city centre, offers Victorian terraces with original features at prices that haven't caught up with Liverpool's renaissance. The city's economy is diversifying beyond tourism. The Knowledge Quarter brings medical and scientific institutions, while the Liverpool City region's investment in digital infrastructure attracts tech companies. The forthcoming Everton Stadium at Bramley Moor Dock will catalyse North Liverpool's regeneration, potentially transforming currently affordable areas. For investors, Liverpool offers unique dynamics. Student population exceeds 70,000 across multiple universities, creating massive rental demand. A 2-bedroom apartment in L2, bought for £80,000, can achieve £1,000 monthly rent to students, a 15% gross yield. The city's cultural attractions, nightlife, and employment opportunities ensure consistent tenant demand. Town 19, Seaham, County Durham. Seaham combines coastal beauty with extraordinary affordability. Average prices around £110,000 mask incredible bargains. Victorian terraces near the seafront for under £60,000. This Durham coast town has transformed from mining village to seaside destination while maintaining low prices. The beaches here are spectacular. Seaham Beach and Blast Beach feature dramatic cliffs, sea glass treasures, and clean waters. The coastal path offers stunning walks. Yet a 2-bedroom house walking distance from these beaches costs less than a year's rent in many UK cities. The town's marina development brings modern amenities while preserving character. What makes Seaham particularly attractive is its proximity to major employment centres. Sunderland is 15 minutes away, Newcastle 30 minutes. The nearby Jade Business Park and Spectrum Business Park provide local employment. The town has good schools, improving retail facilities, and genuine community spirit often lost in commuter towns. Town 20. Inverclyde's hidden coastal towns. Our final destination encompasses several small towns in Scotland's Inverclyde region, Greenock, Gourock and Wemyss Bay, where average prices remain under £90,000, with some properties available from £30,000. These towns offer something special: direct access to the Scottish Highlands and Islands while maintaining easy Glasgow connections. The views here are breathtaking, across the Firth of Clyde to the Highland Mountains. Gourock has beaches and an outdoor swimming pool. Wemyss Bay features one of Scotland's most beautiful railway stations. Yet property prices remain stuck in a different era. Victorian villas with sea views cost under £150,000. The ScotRail connection to Glasgow takes 30 to 45 minutes. The ferry services connect to Dunoon, Rothesay and the Western Isles. For those dreaming of Highland escapes while maintaining city access, these towns offer unbeatable value. So there you have it, 20 UK towns where property ownership remains possible for ordinary people. These aren't fantasy prices or derelict ruins, but real homes in real communities with shops, schools, transport links, and often stunning natural beauty. Remember, every expensive area was once affordable. Every regenerated district was once overlooked. The difference between those who built wealth through property and those who didn't often came down to timing and courage to act when others hesitated. These 20 towns offer you that same opportunity today. The only question remaining is, what will you do with it?